Good morning everyone. Today I would like to speak about the financial scenario that small and medium enterprises are facing in Europe, especially in Italy, and the opportunities that are arising within it. Last days I was reading on one of the most important financial newspaper in Italy that in 2012 30,000 firms are risking to close. This situation is for sure a son of the financial crisis that began in the 2008, and the main factor of this potential closing is the credit crunch. Within this context, there are several factors that straighten the weight of the credit crunch. First of all, the Basel III requirements that are requiring to the banks for recapitalization, and also the recent injection of liquidity in the system by the European Central Bank did not work properly. It is a new of today that the Central Bank, the European Central Bank, will inject in the system other liquidity. This time, let's hope that it can arrive to the final market and to the firm as well. Another factor that increased the effect of the credit crunch has been the changing in the banking system, especially here in Italy. We pass from a microcredit strictly linked with the territory to a more centralized and standardized, let's say more Anglo-Saxon system. Within this context, it is very difficult especially for small and medium enterprises to get the finance for their activities. But to be optimistic, there are also some opportunities that are arising in this context. First of all, I would like to speak about export. Export is very important because it reduces the country risk, and also the risk of dependence on a single customer. Moreover, if volumes of export are sufficiently big for a firm to open a local branch in the country where it exports, the company can have the access to the financial system of that country. It is a new of yesterday, moreover, that the Central Bank of France has asked to the European Central Bank to put some invoices in dollar as guarantee for injection of liquidity from the European Central Bank. This is very important because it is a decision that can affect all the European Union system, and because it links directly exports to the injection or the potential injection of liquidity in the system. Another opportunity that is arising here in Italy is the merger between the MEC and the IM stock exchange. This has been two stock exchanges created some years ago. They began their activities in the 2008, but they have not been very successful. Now the authority is trying to keep the point of strength, of each one, and put them together to create a new player in the market. The ideal target for this new stock exchange will be small medium enterprises with a turnover between 30 and 150 million euro, operating in an international environment with the market leadership in industries such as luxury, services, food and beverage, mechanics, and renewables. There are low requirements for the firms that want to access to this kind of finance. You have to present only your accounting with the typical national accounting system, not specifically the IFRS, and you have to name a nominated advisor that has to follow all the process of listing and then follow the company till the company stays in the stock exchange. Another opportunity that we can highlight is the Central Guarantee Fund for Small and Medium Enterprises. It is an Italian fund working for small and medium enterprises that are active on an international level and need finance. In the 2000, there were only 1,200 operations financed through this fund. In the 2011, the operation grew to 55,000. So this fund is working well, and it can finance the operation of the firms, putting in guarantee at the bank its own asset. You can require finance services till 1.5 million and till the 80% of the total amount. Last but not least, I would like to name also the strategic control of the cost and of all the management activities. Usually, especially in the small medium enterprises, the strategic planification and the budgeting process are not strong enough. In the small medium enterprises there is the trend to represent the past, but often not to depict the future in the right way. I think that improving these kind of tools also in the small and medium enterprises could strengthen the relationship between the firm and the bank and strengthen the trust between the two parties. Thank you very much for the attention.